Hello, and welcome to another wonderful Wired Wednesday. My name is Ashley, and this is Managing Your Passwords, Choosing the Right Method for You. So one of the questions I get asked a lot is how to store your passwords. And my answer is simple: however you want to store them, however you feel comfortable storing them. There are a few ways you can store your passwords. Everybody has their own way of storing their passwords. You just need to make sure it's a secure place for you and that you know where your passwords are if you need to find them. Number 1, handwritten notebook. Write down your usernames and passwords in a physical notebook or diary. Keep the notebook in a safe and easily accessible place like a drawer or locked cabinet. Use clear and large handwriting to make it easy to read. And make sure you don't keep it next to your computer. Many people keep these books next to their computer. If somebody comes into your house, they now have your computer and all your passwords. A password booklet. Consider using a dedicated password booklet designed for this purpose. These booklets often have space for each website or service, making it organized and easy to locate. So what you can do is you can go onto Amazon. They have these password books on Amazon. Staples can have them, different stores like that around. Any place you can buy things for your computer, you typically can buy these password notebooks. Password organizer. A small or portable password organizer specifically designated for storing passwords securely. These organizers often have alphabetical tabs for quick reference. Digital notes on a secure device. So if you have an Android phone or an Apple phone, you can actually put these passwords into your notes areas on these apps, and you can actually lock the note. So there's a special way you can do that. You go up, you lock the note, and then you have to get back into it by entering your passcode for your phone or your Face ID, depending on what you have on your phone. Password manager apps. There are many password manager apps. Finding the one that's right for you is your best bet. If you need help with finding these things, I definitely can help you with that. So basically what happens is that the apps secure your passwords securely store your passwords, and then they autofill your passwords. So what autofill means is that when you go into a website, that website then talks to the program on your computer and tells them to fill that password into that website for you. And there's also a master password that you have that you can go into, and it unlocks things for you so you can actually use those passwords online. Memory aids. Remember to create hints or clues related to your passwords to help you remember them. For example, if your first car was a blue Ford in 1980, a password you might be able to remember is blue Ford 1980 !, for example. A physical lockbox. Consider using a small lockbox to keep and store a physical copy of your passwords. Keep the combination in a separate, safe place. So if you have a lockbox at home, you can put your passwords in there. And this is good in case something ever happens to you, that your family members then have access to get into your different things that you have, such as Facebook and things like that, so they can decommission them and whatever they need to do at that point in time. Passphrases. Instead of using complex passwords, use memorable phrases or sentences. For example, I love sunny days in May! ! Is easy to remember and then a random string of characters. So you basically would have spaces in between. I space love space sunny space days space in space May! ! And then you can add, if you want to add capital letters to that, you can definitely do that as well. But having that in there with the spaces and things, it's not about the complexity, it's about the length of the password as well. Ask for help. If you need help, ask a trusted family member or me for password management options, especially for important accounts. And then regularly update and review. So anytime you store your passwords, make sure you're updating those passwords as you go. If you need to change things, just so you have the most up-to-date versions of your passwords. Remember to prioritize security and privacy when storing passwords, and avoid sharing your passwords with anyone that you don't trust. And never write down sensitive information that's in easily accessible locations. Have a great day.